Good morning and welcome to volume, I don't even know, am I 20? Are we 20 weeks into the year? That sounds right. Well, anyway, hi, welcome. I hope you're drinking some coffee for me. Coffee just hasn't sounded great, but that's okay. There will be plenty of time for coffee for the rest of my life. And I hope you're enjoying it while I am not. I have a lot to share with you today. Thursday night market was super fun. I'm not going to be there this week, but I will be next week. And then I won't be able to make Divine Sundays this month either, so which is a bummer. I think I'm just going to commit to doing as many Thursday night markets as I can for the rest of the summer, and then which I was planning on doing about every other week, and then maybe pick back up the weekend markets in the spring, and that will really help because like summer weekends are always crazy busy. I mean, every weekend is always crazy busy. What am I saying? But yeah, other news this week, Art Venture. The next Art Venture is on Wednesday. Sign up. I would love to have you. There will be links for all that below. But anyway, that's it as far as housekeeping, I think. Yeah. I've got all of my available merch, except for prints, are up on the website now. My next project is getting my past work all up on the website. So that's exciting. And you know, I was actually looking through old pictures because I ran into one of my teachers from high school at Market, and he had a painting. I adopted one of his both of his boa constrictors, and I had done a colored pencil drawing of one of them, and they had the original. And they lost it in the campfire, and I was looking through old work to see if I could find it and order a print for them. And I found it, and I had like a ton of old stuff. It's good stuff, if I do say so myself. Back from like high school, there's a lot of wildlife drawings, colored pencil, and then tons of digital art of like dragons and aliens. So that stuff might be kind of fun to put on the website too, just kind of a trip down memory lane, but we'll see. Yeah, let me show you what's been up with me as far as the creative. I've worn these several times, so they might have cat fur and stuff on them, but I finally finished my pair of socks that I started back in November. I just did I'm sure it has a name, this stitch, but it's broken rib, I think, where I do, this is consistently knit stitch, and then I do 2 rows of purl, 2 rows of knit, just to keep it interesting. It actually ended up being kind of annoying, and like taking me longer than I wanted them to. It's probably one of the reasons I took so long to knit these. But I have another pair of socks on the needles that are self-striping, which is super fun, and they just fly. So, other finished object. I think last week I showed you, I don't know where I was. I think I was in the brioche still, maybe? Let me back up here. This is my Relentless shawl. It's got tassels. I love how it turned out. It's meant to be knit with DK weight, which is thicker than fingering weight, which is what I used. But with Chico not getting super cold, you can never have too many fingering weight shawls. So, and it's huge, so it can wrap around my neck plenty of times. So if I really need it to be warm, I can super bundle it up, or I can just, oh, I think I might have been showing you the wrong side. Was I showing you the wrong side? I don't know. I don't know if you can tell from back here. Cats are all into the tassels. Or I can just do a basic, you know, something like that. Which of course you can't really see how lovely it is, but this is my Relentless Shawl by Tammy Gore. I used Round Mountain fibers. This is Lightning Bug Green, and this is Blue Morph Green Frog. So, and now that it's 90 degrees, I can't wear it. But that's okay. I really like knitting stuff over the summer, so that I can wear it when it does cool off. In my little William Blake sock bag, I have my next pair of socks started. I'm just starting again on another yellow stripe. So self-striping means that the dyer dyed it to stripe itself, which is awesome. So the pattern, I think, is yellow, orange, small blue, brown, big blue, brown, small blue, yellow, orange, or orange, yellow, orange, so on and so forth. So this is just the toe. But I really like this colorway. It's called It Takes a Village, which is appropriate since I'm growing a human child. And then this is just some Cascade fibers I had, which matches pretty well with the yellow that's in there. So doing that for heels, toes, and cuffs. So I'm gonna bring this project with me. I'm going to beer camp at Sierra Nevada today, which will be fun. And when it gets too hot and I need to take a break, I will have a sock to knit. And I've made a lot of progress on a sweater. This is called the Weatherman. I actually wanted to pull up. I'm using my phone to record, so come on computer. Pull up the pattern so that you guys can see what the end goal is. My notebook projects. Weatherman. It is a Icelandic pattern, so it's written in the traditional bottom up color work. But I love the pattern. I think it is lovely. And I have yeah, so it's bottom up, which just means it's just tons and tons and tons of stockinette for right now. So I'm a little over halfway on the body, and then I get to start on the color work. So you knit the body and the sleeves, and then you join them, and then you knit the color work up to the neck. So I'm using, this is, reach, did it. This is Jacob sheep wool, all from one sheep. His name is Pierce. I ordered like 1,600 yards on Etsy. I'm gonna have enough to knit myself a hat, and I think I'm gonna knit Lemon a matching sweater as well, which will be so cute. And then I have this giant ball of, I think it's Blue Moon. Double check that. Yeah, Blue Moon Fiber Arts Targhee, which is another sheep breed. It's worsted, variegated, and I think that they will go nicely together. So the pattern has you knitting with several different colors, and I'm just using one variegated color for the color work. So yeah, it's been perfect, like TV movie knitting. I was able to knit it in the dark and just use the silhouette of what I was doing with the movie we watched last night, just because I find it very easy to knit worsted weight, which is a thicker weight, in just plain old stockinette knit stitch. So yeah, so I'm just working on that as I as I can, trying to get as much done as possible so I can get to the fun part, the color work. That's what I've got for knitting. It's a lot. I'm already at 10 minutes, so I gotta speed through these. That's all I got for knitting. I definitely have my knitting mojo back. Can you tell? Painting, I got this little guy done. This is Lazaro. He is available for adoption at the Wags and Whiskers Pet Rescue here in Chico. If you're local, they're the ones that do the adoption days in the parking lot, kind of by the movie theater. Yeah, and he's a 1-year-old husky mix. He's super cute, very energetic, as young huskies are. But I just thought he was adorable, so I wanted to paint him. Oh, and I'm offering, this is a little 5x5 canvas. You can just stick it on your desk, or you can hang it up if you like. But these are $87 for a custom portrait. So, yeah, I think it's super cute. It was really fun to do, and would love to do one for you. And then this is slow going, but I'm making progress little by little. I have, oh, the glare is terrible. I have added detail to the blackberries and the flowers, and now I'm just working on fleshing out the leaves. Oh, that glare. Not good. Okay, that's pretty good. But anyway, this is it so far. I'm gonna put a daddy quail and a mommy quail going this way, and little baby's following her, so that's the plan here. I've been listening to the podcast Old Gods of Appalachia while I paint this one, which is super fun. If you like horror anthology podcasts, it's well produced, and it's pretty fun, all the old eldritch myths. Some of it's based in actual lore, but I think a lot of it is just totally made up, but it's super fun. I enjoy it. Old Gods of Appalachia. That's everything. And I'm gonna call it, because I'm at 12.5 minutes and you got things to get to. So thanks for watching. I hope let me take a breath. I hope that as the days get longer, the days get warmer, that you're able to appreciate what's coming in this next season. I hope you have some fun trips planned. I hope maybe some staycations. Take some time off. It's important. And with that, I will talk to you next week. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday and a great rest of your week. Talk to you later.